welcome to Live Long in Color. I want to thank everyone for stopping by and joining me today. I also want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel, liked, and commented. You're also greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Today's video is my completed pages video for the month of April 2025. I did 71 pages out of 39 books. So I had a pretty good month this month. I didn't do as many as last month, but I think last month was a bit of an aberration, so that's great. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, first up, I have Cozy Cuties. This is by Coco Wyo. This is a buddy color with my friend Nikki from Knick Knack Colors. And we did this page, the little cute bunny page with the Easter eggs. Here is her picture. And then we did, let me see, did Comfy Gnomes by Coloring Book Cafe. We did this picture here, and here is her picture. I love the way both of hers came out so pretty, and I had a lot of fun with these. These were really fun to do. So this was the two buddy colors that I did with Nikki from Knick Knack Colors. Then I did a buddy color with my friend Shell from Australia, and we did Into Gardens by Coco Wyo. We did the cute little froggy page. Here is her picture. And we did this lamp page. Here is her picture. And I originally thought of doing my lamp in red, but I went ahead and did it in silver, but I like hers. I love the red lamp. I think it's really pretty. So these two were a lot of fun. To continue with the buddy colors from my friend Shell, we did Chompy Fluff Monsters by Morgan O'Brien. We did this page. Here is her picture. And we did this page. And here is her picture. Next up is 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes. These are also buddy colors with Shell, and we did this page. Here is her picture. And this one with the laundry hanging out. This is her picture right here. Really fun pictures to do this month. And the last buddy colors that I did with Shell are 50 Spellbound Aquatic Scenes, and we did this ghost ship. Here is hers. I like hers better. I think hers came out way more colorful than mine. Mine looks kind of muted. And here is this other page here with the cute little mermaid in the shell, and this is her picture. So thank you, Shell, for doing these with me. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with those. And to wrap up the buddy colors that I did this month, I did two with my friend Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors. This is our project book that we're doing this year. Here is her picture, really pretty. Mine, I just used Ohuhu pastel markers. And then this one, here is her pictures. This one I just decided to go all pinks for mine. So I love the way both of hers came out so pretty. And that is it. Thank you, Kathy, for doing these with me this month, as always. And that is it for the buddy colors. Next up, we have Teeny Gardens by Demita Victoria. I did this picture here. And I also did this picture, the title page, and I did the name plate page. Skip. That one was real simple. Simple, cute, and easy. Garden Life by Such and Such Diva. I'm working from the back on this one. Let's skip one. Started here. Really cute. Then this one. And then we have this one. So I pretty much just have a set of 24 markers that I have set aside, and I use them up, and then when I've used up the marker, I bring in another one. So I pretty much have all the markers set for these books right here. Makes it easy. Spooky Cute by Coco Wyo. I did this page, and I am going to say that this page creeped me out. These faces just creeped me out. So I'm glad that this page is over, because I didn't really, oh, I don't know. Every time I look at these faces, I get creeped out. Cozy Corner by Such and Such Diva. This one I started the front. The other one I started the back. This one I started the front. I did this pizza place and this little swimming pool party with the little piggy. So cute. Garden Corners by Hikaru Coates. And I did the title page, nameplate page, and the first page. So that was fun. Simple Spring by Alexander Francis. I did this cute gnome. And this one, I really had, did I use oil pastels on this one? I think so. Yes, I did. This one I used oil pastels and I think markers to go over it. That's what I did with this one. I always enjoy getting my oil pastels out. I really should get them out every month. I don't always, though. That one was fun. The Cutest of Cute Amagurumi, I guess, critters. I'm not sure how to say that. I did this page. So cute. Okay, we have Dragons and Beasties by Becca Gollins, and I did this one. Now, in these two pictures that I did in here, I highlighted them with highlighter markers. And I like the way they came out. I like the way that looks. I did this one, and then I did this one, and I did the same thing. I think it makes the picture pop. Happy Mermaids. I'm trying to finish this book, and now that it's May, this coming month, I will probably finish. I have 10 more pictures to do. I might finish them. Yeah, I did this one with all pastels. Really cute. And this one also with all pastels. I thought both of them came out nice. Easy Spring by Joshua Dunbar. Another one that I did with all oil pastels and pencils. This one, I have a short on this one. And love the way it came out. It came out so pretty. And then I did this one for Easter. Unicorns Grayscale by Jade Summer. Did this pretty one here. Thought it came out cute. That orange in the background is, I used highlighters. If I say I used them a lot, I used them a lot this one. The highlighter was in the background on this one. 50 Mythical Miniatures by Camelia Jakova. I did the Kraken. Release the Kraken. I kept hearing Liam Neeson in my head saying that when I was coloring that. Okay, so let me organize some more because I have big stacks here, and I'll be right back. Next up, we have Dragonland by Sally Berry. I did 2 in here. I did this cute one on the books. And I did this one. I like this one. I like the way it came out. $125 mandalas. Okay, so this is by Special Arts. For these, let's see, where do they start? Started with this one. Okay, for these I used these flare markers that I got from Papermate, but they have a very, very, very fine tip, and so I thought they would work well with these small lines here, and they did. They actually did work pretty good. So I started off with them, and then I moved into my highlighter. So this one, and this one, and then here's where I started using highlighters. So I used the flare, and then I used the highlighters, and I was just using these Sharpie highlighters, and I really think they came out good. I really got into coloring these mandalas with the highlighters, so I used them for this one too. Okay, so that is it for the Special Arts, and then here, Relaxing Mandala Patterns. This is by Kim Mansomer. And I did 2. This one I completely used highlighters for this one. And then for this one, I used gel pens. So I wanted to see how the highlighters worked on regular paper because these other ones were on cardstock and they worked pretty good. So I might continue using highlighters to do mandalas because I really like the way they came out. We have Annie Day by Morgan O'Brien. I did a lot of pictures with pigs in them this month, I guess. This one, really cute. Then we get into 50 Easter Miniatures by Camelia Jakova. I did some in here. The Book Belongs To page. This little cute little chickie here. The duck swimming, and these flowers. Real cute. Kawaii Mandalas by Alexander Francis. I did not that one, obviously. These mushrooms. Spring Mandalas by Alexander Francis. And I did these flower pots. Like this one's super colorful. Minimalist Art by Jade Summer. I try to do a couple out of here each month. And I did this one. I used all of the greens from my Ohuhu Pastel set. So each set of leaves was a different color green that I used. Just tried something different there. And then I did these, I think they're cherry blossoms. So I did those. Chibi Birds by Sachin Sachdiva. I did one from here, this cute little bird here. Fairies by David Woodruff. I did this one, used Prismacolor pencils for it, and I don't know why, but I just noticed I left that blank. I'm going to have to come back and color that. But other than that, it's good to go. Big Mega Coloring Book by Deborah Muller. I did this cute girl here. And I did the Easter page with the dragons, which I thought was really cute. "50 Prehistoric Miniatures" from Camelia Anjakova. I did this one. I thought these came out cute. Joyful Nature by Sachin Sachdev. I did this, and it's really, I counted this as a page, but it really wasn't much to it. Yeah, that was the only one I did out of there. Large Print Wonderful by David Woodruff. And I did this guy right here. Him I did in markers. There was a lot of large spaces, and I thought the markers would work pretty good, so I used markers on him. Dazzling Patterns by Color Questopia. I did this one. And what I did here is, these are not the colors that they wanted for this, the Color Questopia picked out. I took all of my Arteza sets of oranges and reds and browns, and I wanted to see if they would yellow, because these are all the ones I suspect of yellowing. And as you can see, they are yellowing. And basically, I picked the pattern. So I did a copy of this so I could check to see which are the colors that are actually yellowing. So I wrote them down, which I used for which, so I'll be checking that out. But actually, I like the way it came out with all the oranges and reds, so that worked out. And then I did Easy Large Print by Color Questopia. And I did not do that page, but I did the bunnies, which I thought came out really cute. Here we have Cute Easter by Coloring Book Cafe. I did a couple here. I did these cute guys right here. And I did this cute bunny right here. Then we have Scenery 26. This was a gift from my friend Shell in Australia. I don't know who the author or the artist is on this, but I finished it. So this is a book. I had 26 pictures. I finished all 26 now. Not that one. That one was last month. So I started here. I did this one. I wanted that to look like the Golden Gate Bridge, so I colored it orange. This one. This one right here. This one with the waves. Use a lot of white paint on this one. And lastly, this one. So this was the last page that I have. These I enjoyed so much. They were so simple, so easy, and so fun. The last coloring that I have to show you is my project book. This is 100 Bold and Easy by Jade Summer. I only did 2 here. I did this one, the lollipop, and the little piggy. Yeah, I didn't realize how many little piggies I did this month. They're so cute. And lastly on the coloring, I did one out of Cozy Spring by Coloring Book Cafe. I did the little rain boots and the gardening gloves. That is it for the coloring. Now I do have a couple of things on the collaging. I didn't do much this month really. I did a couple of index cards. I did that one. Kind of did a couple of Western ones. And this one. Thought they came out cute. And then what I did was, I showed this last month as a whip. I wasn't sure how much I would do of this, but I ended up decorating quite a bit in here. So basically I have 2 accordion. These I'm not going to do anything with, these sides. So I just did one side on both. So basically, as you can see, they kind of open up like that. And I think I'll get it all in at one time. But I did little belly bands and different things. These were a kit from Pink Monarch Prints for February, I think, was the kit. Or maybe March. I'm not sure what kit it was from. Maybe it was the March kit. And I've pretty much finished this now. So that is it for everything that I have done in the month of April 2025. Thank you all for sticking by me throughout the whole video. And until I see you next time, stay safe, be happy, and live long in color. Bye-bye.